Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are playing an Is It GPG deck, God-PHAROHS Gift, Gate to Afterlife, just kind of all in on filling our graveyard as quick as possible. And this deck actually comes from LVD, Legend VD, which is a sweet deck. I actually, someone from chat was mentioning that this is just a really powerful deck, really fun way to go about it. And I don't typically like to, take decks that aren't mine necessarily, but at the same time though, if there's a really good deck out there, I want to showcase it because good decks are fun. That's just one of those things. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. So basically, this deck is all about trying to get out God-PHAROHS Gift as early as turn 3, and just by filling our graveyard really quick and using Gate to the Afterlife. So Gate to Afterlife, instead of using Refurbish like the Azorius version does, Gate to Afterlife for 3 mana, you can play it out whenever your non-token creature you control dies, you gain 1 life, and then you may draw a card if you do discard a card. So we can fill our graveyard by doing that. We can just do a bunch of different things. You can start getting some life. Then you can also pay to sacrifice it as long as there are 6 creatures in the graveyard. Then we can go grab God-PHAROHS Gift, put it onto the battlefield. Sweet. And then as soon as we go to combat, we start making 4/4 black zombies for each creature that we have in the graveyard. We can just like bring back a Bowmat Courier. It's now a 4/4 with haste, and we can still sacrifice it to gain cards if we want to. Or Merfolk Secret Keeper, which doesn't have Defender, even though it's a 0/4, can also become a 4/4 and start swinging in for damage. Fanatical Firebrand, Strict Prospector, or whatever. The nice thing about all of our creatures that we're playing is that all of them either mill us, mill our own library, or can sack themselves to fill up our graveyard, like Fanatical Firebrand, like Strict Prospector. Strict Prospector also gives us a little bit of extra ramp if we want to. If we have Strict and like Fanatical Firebrand, we can use those to get to the Afterlife and then use its ability on turn 3. That's the way that we can get this out on turn 3. And also Hope of Gerper, which can just sacrifice an instant speed. So all these things help us have a way to put stuff into our graveyard and get it up to quick so we can get to 6 creatures as quickly as possible, use Gate to Afterlife, start creating 4/4s, swing in at face. And that's basically the game plan. We have some redundancy with Trophy Mage to be able to, it's basically our 4 extra copies of Gate to Afterlife. We land this on the battlefield, it goes and grabs Gate to Afterlife, puts it into our hand, so it's a tutor for us. And so that's just an extra fun thing we can do. We can use it out of God-PHAROHS Gift as well for ETB effects to then try to find our second God-PHAROHS Gift or something like that. Combat Celebrant, super awesome. Whenever it exerts, you get an extra combat phase, and having an extra combat phase, so at the beginning of that next combat phase, we get another creature from God-PHAROHS Gift, and it could be another Combat Celebrant, and then it'll actually untap. Once you have 2 of these going at the same time, it'll actually have infinite combat steps, because they will, it exerts means that it skips the next untap step, but if there's multiple untap steps, you'll untap, and so it'll untap itself on the next one, be able to swing on the next time, and you have infinite combat steps. So there is a way that we can just go infinite with this deck and win pretty quickly. Also Emery to help fill our graveyard a little bit more, help us dig for God-PHAROHS Gifts, kind of have like an alternative way that we can grab stuff if we like mill over all of our Gate to Afterlives, which is unlikely, but we can still bring it back with Emery. So more consistency there. Morog, just because more combat steps is really fun, and we've decided that, so we're going to do that, and it's fun. And also it gives plus for each time we're attacking this turn. It's just really powerful. Okay, mana base wise, just playing a lot of stuff that are good. We have Phyrexian Tower to make sure we can sacrifice more stuff, get more mana, be able to cast things quickly. Phyrexian Tower with Gate to Afterlife also works pretty well, and that's the deck. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. All right, up against Urchin Priest, we'll keep this. Pretty swell hand. Let's go ahead and play out the Hope of Gerper first, actually. We'll go Merfolk Secret Keeper on the next turn. This just stops them from being able to play non-creature spells, which does kind of shut down their stuff. So it's until your next turn. So yeah. Oh, up against Luris. What? So I guess I should have sacked that right away, huh? All right, well, that's cool. Another Gate to Afterlife, which is really nice. All right, so let's go mill 4 cards. Attack in. Sacrifice. You can't cast stuff, play another Hope of Gripper. Pass the turn. So now they can't cast non-creature spells. And we have 1, 2, 3 creatures in the graveyard. We'll get Gate out next turn. And then draw a card, discard a card. This actually kind of shuts down their deck. At least slows it down enough that we might be able to get there with it. Dude, Moipaz, what's up? Welcome, man. It's been forever. Shocks it in. Let's go Gate to Afterlife first, so that we can get the draw and discard here. Hopefully they don't have a Braid. We're trying to just discard another creature is the main hope here. Fatal Push. Okay, so they have the Fatal Push. We don't get the draw and discard. Rude. Jerks. And we have 4 creatures in the graveyard. Dude, and Pimenta, what's up, man? Welcome. Got the crew here on stream today. Oh, rude. And we'll go ahead and get out Secret Keeper. I think that's worth a shock. If they have like something to kill it too, it's actually great for us. We get up to our 6th creature, I think. No, we're at 4. So that'd be up to 5. But we'd be able to draw and discard, which is nice. Claim brings back Dreadhorde Arcanist, gives it some fame. Recast the Bedevil. We cry. Oh crap. Dude, this deck only runs 1 Bedevil, and they found it and used it against us. It's the only way to destroy artifacts in their like entire deck. I know because I played it just a while ago. Cerebus, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Quick reminder too, if you guys have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free sub on Twitch. If you want to use it with me, that's great. If you don't want to use it on me, use it on somebody though, because it's you know, it's a good thing to do. Pass the turn. Oh yeah, this is very unlucky. It's definitely better to use Bedevil on the Gate to Afterlife instead of God-Pharaoh's Gift. Unless you cast at instant speed before combat starts, then sure. Hey, sweet, we actually want that in the graveyard. Thank you. You can lose 2 life for it. There's not a thanks. Why is there not a thanks? I guess this would be it. It's too late now. Village rights. Yep. Going crazy. We still have a few good plays we can get to eventually. Like I'm not quitting right now because there's still a chance that we can get out God-Pharaoh's Gift. And if we get it out and they've lost all their Bedevils, I don't think they have another one in the deck. I do think this deck should be playing 2 copies of a Braid though as well. They should probably trim out like Blood Chief's Thirst or something. Wait, how many Thought Seizes do they have? Is this actually worth going for? No Thought Seize in the graveyard. All right, so we take action. Our last Gate to the Afterlife. We milled over all the other ones. Crap. No attacks. Give us a flippin' shot. Can we do it? Do they have Croxa actually? Okay, no Croxa either. So we have a chance. It's a very, very small chance, but we have a chance. Another game we pretended didn't happen. No, we'll show this one even if we lose. We definitely didn't cut out other games. I normally put a win at the first game of a video, but sometimes there's some that are just like such fun games. And like losing isn't necessarily fun, but sometimes just like the amount that you get hosed is at least entertaining. And so this will probably make it to the first video. And so, hi YouTube. I'm planning on putting this as the first video. Most of you will see it. 55% of you that stay through the first video will see this one. And then all the people that immediately cut out of it and don't see all the wins later will not get to see those ones. Could try to mill them out. Village rights, sacks the vessel. All right, is this just going too slow though? Yeah, we're gonna concede now. All right, we keep this. This is nice. Okay, Bomat Courier. Hello. Hi. How are you? Flippin' snoops, man. All the flippin' snoops. Actually, let's see. Let's hold up attacks. We want these guys in the graveyard, right? It would be nice to kill a prospector instead, but we're just gonna go ahead and kill ya. Down 18, pass the turn. Chieftain swings in. Sweet. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm fine with you swinging in. Okay, Gate to Afterlife. Now swinging again. Fill our hand. That's 3 creatures we can throw to the graveyard immediately. We have 2 there already. So we have God-PHAROHS Gift on the next turn with Combat Celebrant. I like it a lot. Down to 11. So we need to be able to sack and draw stuff, right? So, and we want to be able to go into combat. So activate ability. Draw a card, sure. Discard it. More stuff in the graveyard. Activate ability. Search. Let's just see. Is there one in the graveyard? Okay, library. So you can search your hand as well. That's what I thought. You can search your hand with this. Okay. Combat Celebrant creates an extra combat phase, right? So yeah, we go for this. Exert. Down to 13. Let's go. See, what are they at right now? They have a chieftain, so they have Muxus on the next turn potentially. I'm wondering if I just want to go aggro, if I want to try to not die. I think we go Firebrand. And we say no attacks. And pass the turn. Yeah, that was a really fun turn. That was awesome. Turn 4, God-PHAROHS Gift. Sweetness. Goblin Matron. All right, okay, okay. Yeah, they're doing nothing. I like it when they do that thing. There's a Muxus for the next turn. They haven't played a land yet, though. Do they have land to play it? Yeah, they got it. Okay, that's cool. Crap. Wily Gabo. All right, so they have to keep this and this alive to still have their combo. Actually, no, I guess they just need to keep a creature alive. Or nothing. So we need to find a way to get Combat Celebrant into the graveyard. That discards our hand. We can get Combat Celebrant back and start going off with the combo. So play Bomat Courier, play Hopager Purchase as a blocker, I believe. And this way we can go really aggro, and they're going to be forced to jump block, I believe. So yeah, activate. Next, grab Combat Celebrant. And exert, attack. So now we untap our creatures. Oh, look, this one's going to untap. And then we're going to get an extra combat phase. Then we're going to get an extra combat phase. Yeah. Dude, this deck is sweet. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, this is cool stuff. And if they don't kill the Combat Celebrant here, it will untap with the next one when it untaps it. I don't believe it counts for the whole turn with Exert. I'm trying to remember how that works out. Let's go Trophy Mage. Go ahead and grab our extra Gate to the Afterlife. Do some extra stuff. Okay, tap Exert. Attack. That should untap this one. Yes, there we go. And so now we have infinite combat steps. Life is good. Now you have to chump block. You have to kill this one or else be really dead. Dude, this is so fun. Yeah. Oh, guess what? There's another combat step. Oh, that's just the worst. I hate it when that happens. Oh, you can only exert one time a turn. I should be able to exert here. Why is it not letting me exert? Exerting is not something you can only do once per turn. It's just whenever you attack. So I don't know why it's not letting me exert there, but it should. All right, sweet. Combat off. Life's great. That was awesome. All right, up against Beaten. We'll keep this. I like Strict Prospector and Fanatical Firebrand. Just kidding. We don't get to have those. So oh, crap. Actually, we play Hope of Gerper, I believe, up against this deck, because that actually does shut down a lot of being able to cast spells, which is nice. Stitcher Supplier. Double Stitcher Supplier. Okie dokie. What are we casting this turn? Just Fanatical Firebrand, right? Still, these come in tapped if we don't play them right away. So, Fanatical Firebrand. Swing in with Hope. Pass the turn. Down to 19. We can kill a young pyromancer with a firebrand. All right, so yeah, they offer it to us. Sweet. We will do that. Bowmat courier. That's pretty nice as well. Trophy mage. Take action, grab gate to the afterlife, pass the turn. 3 creatures in the graveyard. Bowmat gives us 2 more. And let's just hope that they don't have the Bedevil this time. They already have enough to bring back Kroxa anyway, right? Are they trying to not get rid of certain pieces? I think we go ahead and just jump block. Let them have more graveyard fodder. Get rid of chump blockers for later, because that's what those guys become. And Kroxa comes back. We drop off a combat celebrant. We play Gate to Afterlife. Bowmat Courier, have a chump blocker. So discard, yeah, combat celebrant. Gate to the Afterlife. We're gonna have to discard to Kroxa, right? So I guess, yeah, we don't shock ourselves. All right, perfect. Bowmat Courier. No attacks past the turn. Please don't have Bedevil. Fable Passage. So they have enough to bring back the second Kroxa, if that's what they want to do. That's what you're into and whatnot. Claim brings back Pyromancer. Tokens for days, which sucks. Okay. Doesn't get trample. Yeah, we're totally fine drawing 2 cards. You're gaining some life. Take action. Yeah, no, we don't want that. Yeah, no, we don't want that. No. Another Gate to Afterlife. How about that? All right, activate. Is it in the graveyard? No. Okay. Library. God-PHAROHS Gift. 2 tokens, so combat celebrant. Exert. Now Bowmat Courier. Hope of Gurupur could be really nice here too. They have Kroxa to bring back. Just sacrificing that might actually be nice. We could swing of his Prospector, add the mana, play the second Gate to the Afterlife. We'll have how many creatures? Not enough. So I guess Firebrand. No attacks, pass the turn. I think that we win the long game here still. Sacks with Kroxa. So Kroxa's tapped down. They're going to play out the other one anyway, right? So this is 6. We go down to 7. I'm not forced to chump block just yet, so I guess we don't. Yeah. I forgot this guy doesn't actually untap, so we're gonna have to keep this up anyway. Down to 10. Plays Crocs at number 2. Crocs it from hand. Cool. Luris. Having things to discard will be nice. Will actually be necessary. That's my turn. That's nice. Oh, glad we found something there eventually. That was a ton of lands. All right, take action. Combat Celebrant. All right, we should be able to close out the game now. Swing in. Good game. This actually is just to grab something to discard. Just in case something goes wrong here. And there we go. Dude, whenever this deck goes off, it is really, really fun. But keep this. I guess we don't want the God-PHAROHS gift in hand. I was just going based off of having card draw. In fact, we can discard it with Bomat Courier, right? So yeah, we're fine. I forget Bomat Courier can fill the graveyard really quick. Healer's Hawk. Okay, Fanatical Firebrand. Heal you. Swing him in. Mill ourselves. All right, so 4 creatures in the graveyard. Now we're just digging for the Gate to Afterlife. Daxos. And it might be underneath this dude, so you know. Gotta go for it. 2 or fewer other lands, right? So this does work. So Spirebuff Canal. Attack in. Playing Phyrexian Tower might have been useful there. Okay, sack and draw. So we have enough stuff in the graveyard now, right? So I'm not sure if we actually play the Merfolk Secret Keeper as a to mill, because we have a higher chance of hitting Gate to Afterlife now rather than everything else. So I think we actually just play it out as a creature to block. Maybe we'll pass the turn for now. I couldn't mill them out to try to hit a Heliod. We still want creatures to land in our graveyard at some point. Speaker of Heavens. All right, cool. Leonin Vanguard going wide. Yeah, now we definitely want this out. Bomat Courier. All right, yeah, more ways that we can dig for stuff is at least good. Okay, Secret Keeper for 4. Bomat Courier. It gives us 1 draw. I might leave it back as a blocker actually to stop the Speaker of Heavens just from gaining life here. Because trading off with them would be pretty nice. Otherwise, just with our walls, they can just keep swinging in, gain like 4 life a turn. They'll get up to creating 4/4s, and that's what we're trying to do. Dealer's Hawk, up to 24, up to 25. And so the best play actually is to swing all in, yeah. So now we're forced to kill a Speaker of Heavens. I guess we're not forced to, but if we do, they gain 1 life. They're forcing us in a way that they're going to get to 27 life no matter what. Actually, not no matter what. We can use Phyrexian Tower here. They go to 26, and we're just screwed on the next turn. This could be a good time to still try to kill one of these guys. And that will force it to get there. Yeah. Actually, wait. Hold up a minute. I could stop him from gaining life and losing guys, but it's still the best thing is to try to trade out with Speaker of Heavens. I could have sacrificed Bowmat Courier and something else. I just don't see how that really helps us. So it goes up to 28, creates a 4/4, gets more life, and we keep on filling at getting what we want. Not quite 6 mana because of this. We're dead on the next turn. So we'll go to the next one. Up against Dark Bashar. And keep this. I like the Emery a lot. Bowmat Courier. This also turns on Emery for next turn. Yeah, it's a very, very intricate deck. I'm a huge fan. Let's go, and go Emery. Mill ourselves. Attack in. Did not find pieces we were necessarily wanting. That's a Gate to Afterlife. Nice. I want to be able to discard my hand here, so let's just pass the turn, I believe. I'd like to be able to get there, attack with Morog, and then play Steam Vents. That's the dream. Aetherworks Marvel. Okay. Sweet. They left the door open. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so I need to hit... Let's see. What's the best way to get enough creatures in the graveyard here? So I think it's actually Skirk Prospector. Sack the Goblin. Yeah, take action. There we go. All right, I forgot about discarding and drawing cards as well. So, doesn't actually matter. We're discarding everything. Oh, this means that we won't be able to get an extra land, potentially, here. Oh, well. We hope that there's a land with the Bowmat Courier. Take action. Yeah, try to draw land here. All right, perfect. And we go to combat, or activate, sorry. Activate first. Search library. Go to combat, grab Morog. Yaw. Attack all in. Play the land. Play Hope of Gerper. Wait, is there anything else that's worth doing? I don't think so. Play Hope of Gerper. Get an extra phase. It'd be fun to have like a Border Grazer with this effect as well. Not that that's good, but it'd be fun. Let's go Bowmat Courier so we can start getting extra draw later on. Oh wait, we won already. That's right. Combat's over. Dude, that's really busted. Dude, that is so fun. When this goes off, it is ridiculous. Oh, it says if he hasn't been exerted this turn. Okay, I missed that. So that's why you have to have the whatever. Either way, if we get to bring out four, you know, 4/4s on a turn, it's okay. It's good. 2 or 3 of them in the graveyard basically means victory anyway. I guess that makes sense, because then you could just have 2 of them on the battlefield naturally and be able to go crazy with it. We can't actually cast the Fanatical Firebrands. So yeah, we mulligan this hand. Keep this. Keep this, put this into the library. Play out Bowmat Courier. Attack in. Fast turn. Fervent Champion. Does not attack. Good for you, sir. You certainly got me. Fanatical Firebrand. Shoot him down. Draw a card. Hope of Grepper. Best turn. Now we just have to hope that they don't kill this, and these aren't both God-Pharaohs gifts. Technically, that's a possibility, and we never actually get to see. I don't think, like, even after it dies, if they don't ever become face-up cards, which is interesting. That's not a land. So swing with Hope of Gerper. We get to keep our Bowmat Courier alive if they don't get to play a shock, right? Or any removal. So let's go ahead and just do that. Fill their graveyard. If this is land and Gate to Afterlife, sacking is the absolute best thing we could do. Otherwise, we're just going to pass turn, because that's what we did. All right, land. Give me a land. Carry Zev. Dude, this is just like straight back to the old version. Although, very interesting land base. We could block theirs, kill it, sacrifice our own stuff. We get 2 cards out of this deal. I really like having Gate to Afterlife in our hand. So yeah, no blocks. Take it. We'll draw 3 cards though. We'll go ahead and swing in and draw 3. If they take it, that's fine. The nice thing is that they don't know what we're trying to do. This is not the typical thing that you do with the Bowmat Courier. Activate it. Mill. Give us a land. All right, we got a land. Can't play Emery just yet. Yeah, play it tapped. Hope. Pass the turn. Now, Emery lets us bring back this in 2 turns. Scrap Heap Scrounger. Fervent Champion. Tax in. Dude, what is this? Why would you run 3 Castle Lockdwains in your deck? Unless you're just really having a bad day right now. All right. We also need lands to be able to cast it or use it as well. So we're still a few turns away from doing much of anything. Like hitting land there would have been really nice. Ah. All right, we take our beats. Block the Fervent Champion. Down to 4. Can we even survive this? I guess with Skirk we might be able to. I want to play Gate to Afterlife here, but then we're just straight up dead. We have no way of gaining life, so they just kill us in 2 turns anyway. If they hit land, we're already dead because they just fired off 2. No, because they'd have to play 1 on land. So yeah, I guess we don't go for it yet. Three blockers. Pass the turn. Dude, why not use Hazard's ability with that? Or even like shoot down the Skirk Prospect. Like what? What? Do they have Embercleave? It might be an Embercleave play. That's the only thing I can think of. Block, block, chomp. Oh, this says menace, right? We have to lose the Emery. We can take 3. Then they shoot us down. I mean, we're dead either way. So yeah, there's no way that we can be quick enough there. It's so good. The Ghost of Dakfaden. All right, we'll keep this. Sphinx of Foresight. Up against control, I guess? Or some kind of jank. I never actually know with this card. Combo, I guess, plays it as well. Actually, maybe the combo is like the main thing that plays it nowadays. All right, Secret Keeper, mill ourselves. Get all the stuff off the top. Open up for a land. That's 3 creatures. I like that. I like it a lot. Yeah, the Minotaur Boy buffing stuff over and over again is really powerful. There's the land. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, Secret Keeper. We play out Prospector for extra potential mana, right? Pass the turn. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's still not enough to actually do anything with it, right? We don't have enough mana. All right, so yeah, Gate to Afterlife. Pull it out. Please don't get destroyed or anything, you know, bad. Five, yeah. Wait, let's see here. Yeah, no, I can't play this turn. Pass turn. Valakut Awakening. All right, sweet. So this is the combo deck, actually. And they're just using Sphinx for extra potential card draw. Or trying to hit it better. It's actually really cool. All right, so let's see. Do they combo off? Do we lose today? They kept 1 card. They only have to find land and 1 other one, right? Typically. So take away their ability to draw a card here by fizzling that. Gain some life. Draw our card. Spire buff. Canal can't actually come in untapped anyway, so discard that. We do actually have to have enough creatures here. Or, yeah. So, Emery. Crap, dang it. Totally messed up. Play the Skirk Prospector, sack it, activate at Gate to Afterlife. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was thinking that we just keep building stuff. For the love, Jeff. You're an imbecile. And then we could have put the combat celebrant into the graveyard. Dude, I had the turn to go off and I didn't take it. Forgive me. Forgive me, chat. Forgive me, YouTube. Well, them playing 6 of Foresight is at least a good sign. Okay, pass to my turn now. Okay. Sack Goblin. Add some mana. Discard Spire Buff Canal. We're going to play out Phyrexian Tower and sack Emery here. To get Combat Celebrant into graveyard real quick. Activate the ability. Search library. God-PHAROHS Gift. Do I have enough to play out another one? I don't think I have a Trophy Mage in the board. Yeah, so let's go Trophy Mage. Oh, the Hoper Gerper. Actually, do we have a chance to hit Hoper Gerper here? I don't know if we do. All right. Well, we have lots of Combat Celebrants, so there's that. Tap Exert. I'm going to force the block with Sphinx of Foresight first. Okay, block and trade. Sweet. Now we can start attacking with other stuff. So we have Combat Celebrant again. Exert. Down to 13. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's just grab another one. Why don't we do that? Oh yeah. Dude, this deck is so good. It's busted. All right, and I think that we have lethal. What else can we use? Emery's not the worst either here. We have 2 mana with the Skirk Prospector. We can actually draw a card. I'm trying to think if there's any way that we can combo off again. I don't think so. So I think we just play Emery. So yeah, it's already been exerted, right? So we can't do it again. They have to chump to not be dead. Now they have a chance to go for the combo. Actually, you know what? Dang it. Why did I... If I left up Fanatical Firebrand, they can't use the C form. I could have fizzled the initial Seagate Stormcaller, because I could shock it, or I could kill it before they could Neoform. So I should have held up there with the Fanatical Firebrand. In the wrap up for this deck, really powerful one. I think it's powerful in a lot of really good ways. It definitely combos off like crazy. Bomet Courier to discard your whole hand to throw a bunch of creatures into the graveyard for the Gate to Afterlife. The biggest issue is that Gate to Afterlife still costs 3 mana and you're taking a turn 3 to do nothing. To then be able to use God-PHAROHS Gift, which is really, really powerful. But it basically is like either you get it, everything works out great, or opponent has some sort of interaction, which unfortunately decks do have interaction for God-PHAROHS Gift in main boards right now. And so it is really, really powerful. You just hope that but it's easy to interact with. If they do interact with it, it's really fragile, I feel like. But the deck is super fun, super powerful, and awesome. Yeah, a really, really fun one. So thank you, LVD, for an awesome deck. Glad I was able to play this one. And we're going to be jumping into some other stuff now.